I think you definitely will. Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard from anybody who's seen it as a preview audience, or indeed myself, I got to have a look at it a couple of weeks ago. It's high octane. It's edge of your seat. It's don't panic. Get the cushions ready in front of your face. It's that kind of drama.
Yeah, definitely. And tell us, how does your character Ben fit into it all?
Yeah, so the story is about three couples and their kids, and they go to a non-specific Canary Island. We're in Tenerife on holiday, and before you can even, sit down and get comfortable, a gunman appears by the pool and starts randomly taking pot shots at people, and it's about how all that unravels with these friends who are on holiday and their kids, and we find out about their previous lives. There's a kind of very clever timeline that we go through where we're jumping backwards and forwards to before the event and after the event. And it's about how people, the resilience that people have. What would you do? It's written by Louise Doughty, who was sat by a pool one day and she went, "What if?" And the whole drama is born from that. What would you do? What would you do?
Yeah.
The timing that you mentioned is brilliant, because you go from edge of the seat to laughter and you're not really sure what to think. It moves so fast. And I suppose the good thing is you've got the next 3 nights. It's not weekly. Of course, you have the iPlayer, but you can watch it for the next 3 nights, so you can keep up with the story, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one of the great things about, I think we're really starting to like these 3- and 4-part dramas that are coming on the TV now, because we do get to binge them, and just having that thing going, wow, I'm going to watch it tomorrow, or I'm going to go straight onto the iPlayer and finish the whole thing off. It's it's a great way of watching telly, and it's great the BBC are doing that.
So Daniel, you get the call to say you're going to Tenerife for a few weeks. Sounds like quite a nice gig.
Yeah, absolutely does. I mean, it came right on the back of being massively unemployed throughout all the lockdowns. And we had 2 attempts at making the show, because we were actually meant to do it in February of last year. We all went to the airport, and unfortunately, Spain changed their rules about us coming in. So with all our bags and being prepared for 9 weeks away, we all went back home again. My wife was very disappointed to see me back at the front door.
When you did
So yeah, we did it.
When you get to Tenerife, though, it sounds like it was a very physical role.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, the whole thing is like, those dreams that you have where you're being chased. It's really got that feeling about. It's like a show where, everyone's running. There's movement all the time. There's panic all the time. We were all breathless. We were staying in the same hotel that we were filming, so we never were able to get away from each other, or literally we were sat in the evening in the place where we'd done a scene that afternoon. So we never got away from it. So it was quite an experience.
And Daniel, I've got to ask, because the hotel you were filming at was in still working order with guests there. I mean, how did you manage the hotel guests and not making them panic that there was people running around?
I don't really understand how that worked. There were signs up saying filming in progress, and of course we took over the pool for a few days, and luckily there were 1 or 2 pools at this hotel, so people just moved out of the way or stood in the corner and watched.